How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk with you guys about my everyday carry while I'm hunting, or while I'm going to the deer stand, or during hunting season, I should say. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I carry in my pockets with me to the deer stand. I got a book bag I'm gonna go through as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna start off with my right pocket here. I keep a pocket knife right here in my right pocket. This is just a NRA blade here. It's not real expensive, so you know, if I were to lose it while I'm hunting, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Or if I damage it in any kind of way or anything like that, it wouldn't hurt my feelings too bad, you know. So I keep this while I'm hunting. Going to my left pocket here, I got a flashlight. This is the Streamlight Micro right here, and this is a great light. I use it walking to the deer stand, walking out of the deer stand. I try not to use this light as much as possible. I try to remember how to get to the deer stand just walking in the dark, but you know, sometimes if you ain't got no moonlight or anything, you got to use the light. So this is great here. Don't put off a ton of lumens. I ain't sure what amount of lumens it says off, but and it ain't real bright, so I can kind of hide it while I'm walking into the deer stand. And it's small, and I lose it in my pocket. I don't even know what's there half the time. So it's great, lightweight, and it ain't gonna make much noise. All right, so in my left pocket also, I keep a lighter with me. This is just for, you know, if I need to, for some reason I have to, you know, start a fire, or if I have to stay warm a little bit, or if I need to light something on and warm it up a little bit, or just for more or less survival type. That's why I keep a lighter. I always carry a lighter with me. There's a ton of reasons to have a lighter on you at all times, so I always keep a lighter with me no matter what. So that's why it's with me when I'm going to the deer stand. And then lastly, I just got my truck keys. This is the only type of keys I keep on me. You know, when I'm going hunting and stuff, I don't want to make as much noise, like I've said, so I don't keep my house keys with me. I don't even carry my wallet with me because I have to sit on it, so I just keep that away from me. I keep it in my truck. And you know, nowadays you can have your hunting license on your phone, so you don't have to have the hard copy. So that's what I do, and I don't even carry my wallet with me or my keys, like I said. So yeah, going down to my left pocket here, I keep my AirPods. You know, it's great to have these in the deer stand. You pop them in, listen to a video, and you know, you ain't gonna be making no noises. So this is great to have while you're in the deer stand for those, you know, 3-hour hunts, 4-hour hunts, however long you sit in the deer stand for. You know, this is great to keep you occupied and keep you, you know, quiet as well. So yeah, on my belt here on my left side, I keep a fixed blade knife. This is the Wild Skin, the Outdoor Edge. And yeah, this is my skinning knife here. If I kill a deer and I want to, you know, process it myself, this is what I use to skin it and everything. And sometimes when I'm going hog hunting, I also use this in certain scenarios. So and in some cases, in those unfortunate scenarios where you know, you might wound a deer or something like that, and you have to, you know, finish it or whatever, sometimes I use my fixed blade here. Also, I use it for just playing with wood sometimes to keep me occupied. So this is great to have. It's always good to have a fixed blade with you at all times while you're hunting. All right, so also on my left wrist here, I forgot about this, I keep my Apple Watch here. And the good thing about the Apple Watch is I can put theater mode on, which is going to keep it from lighting up while I'm walking in the deer stand, while I'm in a deer stand in the morning times. So I keep theater mode, and if I'm moving my wrist, it ain't gonna light up. So it's only gonna light up whenever I want it to. So it's always good to be able to keep time real quick if you're wanting to know how long the deer's been in the corn pile, or what time it is, to know about what time the deers are gonna be coming in and everything. It's always good to have you a good watch on. So I believe that's everything that's on my body whenever I'm hunting. So now I'm going to talk about my hunting bag a little bit here. So every time I go to the deer stand, this bag comes with me. It's got all my tools, all my equipment in it that I need. So yeah, we're going to start with the bottom pocket down here. Open it up for you guys. So I got a face cover here. This is great, especially with the deer stand I got right now. Being so close to the corn pile, I just pop this thing on and it keeps my face hidden. I ain't, you know, showing a glare off the sun or anything. So this is always great to have to, you know, just cover yourself a little bit more. Okay, I got a Thermacell also, you know, bow season, early in the season. Those mosquitoes still like to be out and still like to attack you. So I keep a Thermacell with me. And I haven't had any issues with the deer smelling the Thermacell or anything like that. Never had a deer blow at me before whenever I was running the Thermacell. So I think this works great. Keeps the bugs off of you as well. So yeah, I keep a Thermacell in my bag here. Going on down, I just got some extra flashlights here, you know, in case if I were to, you know, give me a deer at night and I need to track it and I need some extra lights for buddies that's coming out to help me or anything. I keep extra lights with me. Okay, going up to my top bag right here, top pocket right here. Another headlamp. This is more or less going to be whenever I'm tracking a deer and I need it for myself. I just throw this on. I keep my hands free. Headlamps are a great tool to have, man. I have these in all my vehicles. I got it in my get home bag, you know, in the house. The headlamps are the way to go for sure. It keeps your hands free and you can work, you can do whatever you need to do while you got light on. So headlamp is a must need. I just got some extra stuff from my Thermacell, some fill up stuff, just in case if I were to run out. I keep Cleanx's with me sometimes in the winter months. You know, you get stuffy, be able to, you know, wipe your nose and stuff. It's nice to have, or even you can use it to wipe your hands if you need to, or anything. The Cleanx's is just a must to have. I got my bow trigger here. Whenever I'm bow hunting, I got to keep this with me. I don't like to keep it on my bow because it just makes more racket while I'm walking in, so I keep it in my bag here, you know. And this is the blackout trigger, and this is my first year using this, and it's done great for me. You know, I like the ability to have the strap on here. I don't like the Velcro as much. This has got the buckle, got the holes in it and all, so that's what I like to use. I don't like the straps, so I went with this one. It's been a great trigger for me for sure. All right, going to my big open compartment here, open bag. I keep an extra orange hat with me. You know, like I said, if I, you know, shot a deer late at night, I need help tracking and a buddy comes out, I say, here you go, man, just throw this on and come help me, you know what I mean? So I always keep an extra orange hat just in case. You never know if somebody's gonna need one. I also keep a beanie with me as well. It gets cold out there in the deer stand, as everybody knows. Keep a beanie. I got gloves in there as well, so it's cold out there. It's nice to have this on, you know, keep your ears warm and keep your hands warm. That's the big thing with hunting, just trying to stay warm, because you're still, you're not moving. Your adrenaline don't kick in until you see a deer most time, and you know, so you're gonna be cold in the deer stand, so it's always nice to be able to stay warm. Of course, you know, you dress appropriately too. You know, don't wear short sleeves and shorts to the deer stand in the winter months. I mean, dress appropriately, like I have, like sweatshirt, pants, you know. Take some hand warmers with you if you need to, because if you know it's gonna be cold, just prepare for the weather. You know, stay on the safe side with that. All right, so going in, I got some binoculars here. These are the Icom binoculars. I'll show you to you guys. These things work great, being able to look at long distances, or if I, you know, want to look at a deer and see. Sometimes, you know, you can tell if you got a knot and head buck, or if you got a small buck, you can look at them and tell, you know, the horns. You know, binoculars are great to have while you're hunting. That way you can just be able to look at the deer and not necessarily have to pick up your rifle if you have a rifle with you. You can just, you know, look at the deer through your binoculars. So I keep those with me at all times. I also keep a rangefinder with me. Like I said in my latest video of taking you to my corn pile, I've been bow hunting a lot, so this rangefinder has come in handy quite a bit. This is the Muddy LR 450, and I like it pretty good. I got it on sale, and this is my first year using it. Like I said, it's my first year getting into bow hunting as big as I have, and it's done great for me. I've been able to, you know, range deer out 20-30 yards, and I've actually been able to range deer out almost up to 300 yards. It says it goes up to 450 yards. I don't have a area quite that big to be able to look at that far out, so but it's done great for me. Everything I've needed to do, it's done it for me, and it's a must need if you're bow hunting, so that way you know where your ranges is, how far your deer is, what dot to shoot it on. You know, this is a great tool to have while you're bow hunting. I keep some dead downwind scent stuff. I don't use this stuff quite often. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I've used it this year. Most of the time, I mean, my job, I work outside. I'm always outside. I try to keep my hunting clothes outside as well, so I don't feel like I have that strong of an odor going to the deer stand, and I haven't really had any problems with deer blowing at me. But you know, sometimes if I were to somehow get diesel fuel on my boots or spill some kind of odorant, strong odorant stuff on my boots, I might take this and spray on there. So this is kind of a backup plan for me. I don't, like I said, I don't use this stuff that often. I do use the laundry detergent, dead downwind. That's what I wash my clothes in. But like I said, I hang my clothes up outside and let it just air dry and let it be, you know, just with the nature, I guess you could say, let the air dry it. So I don't use that stuff that often. But if you use it, or if you use a different brand, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you use. I'd like to use something, you know, just to be on the safe side with my deer stand being so close. But you know, if you use something and you think it works well, just let me know in the comments. But like I said, I haven't had any good luck with that. All right, so going down here, I have another fixed blade knife here. This is an older knife for me. I keep this mainly just for, I guess you could say, survival stuff, or you know, if something were to happen and I'd have to try to get home, and say my truck breaks down at the hunting land or something like that, and I have to try to get home. This knife right here, I just use it just basically for firewood, or you know, good knife to, you know, use as self-defense if you had to. So I just keep that with me. It's an older knife. I don't miss it that much, so it just stays in my bag. All right, and I got a extra battery here for my two-way radio, which is right here. This is the Icom radio. I keep it while we're, you know, hog hunting, or if we're running dogs during deer season or even rabbit season. We use this to communicate. It's a good way to communicate to somebody without having to use your phone and call them all the time. So we just use this radio here, just like I said, communicate back and forth. That necessarily isn't for whenever I'm going to the deer stand and hunting, but you know, you can have those scenarios, man, where your deer stand breaks on you and you fall down and you hit the ground and you can't really move and you can't get to your phone. If you can somehow get to that and talk and try to call for somebody, you never know, you might be able to reach out and somebody might be able to help you. So that might be able to help you out in the pits. All right, so in my left pocket over here, I got a grunt call and I got some doe estrants. This year I tried this doe estrants out. This is the code blue. And to be honest with you, I didn't have any luck with it. I put it out, and I don't know if I didn't put it out at the right time or if I didn't put it out in the right area, but I didn't have any luck with it. I didn't have none of my bucks come to me whenever I put it out. So didn't have luck with it this year. I might try that again next year and see how that goes, but this year during the rut season it didn't work out for me. And I also keep a Promos grunt call with me. I haven't used this year either. For the most part, while I'm in the deer stand, man, I like to just stay quiet and just let the deer come to me, you know what I mean? I don't like to necessarily call them in. I guess it's because I'm getting new at it, and I'm not that experienced at it, and I don't want to mess anything up. So as I, you know, gain more experience hunting and being in the deer stand, calling deer in, it might be a good possibility for me to go back to my grunt call and maybe get some antlers to rattle them in. So maybe in the future I can be able to get back into that. So all right guys, so that everything in here in my bag, that's everything that I keep on me in my persons. My bow of choice here that I hunt with a lot, this is the Matthews Solo Cam, and I love this bow to death, man. It's lightweight, quiet, quick, and yeah, that's just the bow I take, and I love it to death, and I've used it a lot this year. So that's my bow of choice. If you want to see a full video, a full review of this bow, just let me know in the comments below, and I can do that for you guys. But yeah, that's the bow of choice that I use. And my arrows of choice, this is the Outlaw Black Eagle arrows. I use those and they seem to work great for me. So like I said, if you want to see a full review of my bow setup and my arrows, just leave a comment below, and maybe in a future video I can do that for you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything I take with me to the deer stand. It might seem like a lot, but whenever you're in the deer stand and you're sitting here saying, man, it'd be nice to have some binoculars so I can look at this deer that's 200 yards away, or be able to look at a deer that's close to you and just know which buck it is that you're looking at right now. That's when that comes in handy. So I carry a lot of stuff with me to the deer stand in my bag here, but I think it's worth it. I think everything is a need. And I've used, like I said, 90% of this stuff all the time. I might could take out a few things and make it not so heavy and make it more minimalist, but really the bag is not really heavy at all, man. I've gotten used to carrying it, and I feel like I carried a long way. So yeah, that's everything I carry with me while I'm going to the deer stand. If you guys hunt, you like to hunt, let me know, what do you carry to the deer stand? Is there anything that I might need to add to my EDC while I'm hunting? Just let me know in the comments. And again, thank you guys for watching, and if you don't mind liking and subscribing to the channel, I'm gonna make new videos weekly. So thank you guys, till next time.